Microphone check. 1, 2. Just like that, we're live, loud and clear. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Your eyes have not deceived you. Today, we are back on the Lockshead Farm in full force. A lot of you been asking me, is the dog dead? Hey, are you ever going to get back on the farm? When we getting back on the farm, Locks? Feed the dog, Locks. Feed the dog. You got to go plow fields. You got to go cut the grass. Whatever the case may be, we're back. You goddamn right, we're back on the farm. I don't know where we left off. It's going to be a little bit difficult to try to figure out exactly where everything is supposed to be and what we're doing, but we're gonna wing it. All right, so let me get this up. Let me go there. Bang, bang. What's up, Amari? Welcome in. Forrest checking in as well. Josh, how's it going? All right, we're good to go. So I did like 10 minutes of pregame research. From what I understand, oh, boom. Oh, somebody dropping some cheers already. Miller Time Gaming coming in. Thank you very much. I can't see how much or what it is. I think it's ×1 cheer. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate the love. You the man. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't remember where we left off. I think I was planting a bunch of corn. Okay, so let me take you to the map. Here we go. So first of all, you guys remember, guys and gals, I don't want to discriminate, gender assume. Boom, there we go. So everything that is blue is Lockshead farmland. We own basically 3/4 of the map. Well, yeah, a little over half the map, I would say. So all this is our territory. Well, I don't say territory. It's not like we're fighting a war. This ain't, I mean, I guess if you cross my field, I'll fucking shoot your ass. So it's my territory. But all of our farmland here has been divided up into, different, like business ventures, I guess I would call it, because that's what Lockshead Farms is. We're trying to make some money. So down south here, all of this is basically our grass and cotton. That's where all of our big dollar Benjamins come in. That's basically what keeps the operation going. And then all this is basically feed for the animals we have. So like the pigs, chickens, all that good stuff. So this is basically corn, barley. What else we got? Wheat, soybeans, all that stuff. Feeding the animals and these fields as well. I think this is our wheat fields. All right, so all of our grass, it's in the game. It is actually April. What? Holy shit! It's April 1st in the game. Look at the top right corner of the screen. I didn't do that on purpose. My right hand to the farming gods of the universe. I did not do that on purpose. It's April 1st in the game. That must be the universe trying to tell us something. Because that's crazy. I gotta do some bong rips on that because that just blew my mind. Like, I know it doesn't seem like that big of a deal to you, but I ain't played this game in 2 effing years, and you mean I come back on the effing day? The day in real life is the same day it is in the game. If that ain't some shit trying to tell you something, I don't know what is. I think that's a sign to smoke some weed. At the very least. And by the way, just so you know, the game doesn't change. Like, the game doesn't update the day as the day goes in real life. So that means we stop playing April 1st, 2 years ago, in-game time, like not in real life. It could have been fucking December 10th in real life, but I'm just saying, like, the in-game calendar, we stopped playing on April 1st. And then, I'm not shitting you, it's probably been at least 2 years since I've played this game. So then in real life, 2 years later, the exact day matched up. This is like some Mayan calendar type shit. I'm not sure what it means, but hopefully it means something good. It's an omen. What are we smoking on? We have some 32% Mexican flan indica from Cookies, and it's pretty damn good. I'm actually rather satisfied with it. Okay, so hopefully you guys were somewhat following along with that, with where we left off. So right now, basically what we're doing is planting all of our fields. And I actually did do one field off stream. This one right here. It needed rolled after we planted the corn. So I did that because rolling is kind of friggin' boring, and I didn't want that to be the first thing I did back on the stream. So we're gonna go ahead and plan out some soybean fields, which is this field here, that field over there, and then there's another one on the other side. It probably will take less than a half hour to do that. So that'll be the first order of business, and then it's probably going to be whoops, hold on. It's probably going to be either stacking eggs, because I'm sure all that's going to catch up. Probably going to have to be stacking eggs soon once we fast forward one day. So it's just going to be a bunch of little farmhand job shit, and then maybe we might cut some grass too, depending on how long it takes us to get all this done. All right, so listen, farming ain't easy. We got a lot of work to do today. So let's get ourselves a nice level of mindset. You know, let's get our mindset at the level we need to be to get all this done. And you know what that's going to take? At least 3 or 4 bong rips, and then maybe a dab to get warmed up. Because I don't have a damn thing to do all day long. I got a couple of jobs that are in the permit office waiting for approval. So you know how that is. You sit on your freaking thumbs and wait for somebody else to make a move. And I'm not patient, so it drives me insane. So I figured, what the hell? What better day to come back, get on the farm. You know what we better do right now? We better feed this effing dog before you guys lose your minds. That's the first order of business. I've been hearing for 2 years, Locks, the dog is dead. You killed the dog. Locks, feed the dog. I guarantee you, I'll look you in the eyes when I'm talking to you. There's not a dog on this earth that deserves a spot on the Locks Head farm if he can't or she, I don't want to gender assume. Maybe it's a bitch dog. There's not a dog alive that has a spot on this farm that can't fend for itself. Goggins, let them know.
You don't know me, son.
If this dog isn't alive out there catching squirrels and rabbits and whatnot, then I'm putting it deserves to be put down anyway, because it ain't strong enough. It's not built for it. It's not cut out for the Locks Head farm. We don't need no domesticated animal. We need listen, I need a wolf out there. I need a wild beast. Where's my dog? There's no way this dog is dead. This dog probably gained 20 pounds since the last time you guys seen it. Hey, you seen my dog? First of all, identify yourself. What are you doing on my property? You piece of garbage. Look me in the eyes when I'm talking to you. Take your stupid glasses off. Who are you? There's my dog. Yes, I told you my dog was still alive. You think for 1 second? You think for 1 second because I didn't put no food in the bowl that this dog can't survive? Attaboy. Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy. Okay, go back to eating. Now, where the hell did this son of a bitch disappear to? Who is this guy? And what is he doing on my property? Sick him, boy. Enough of that. We better get to work. We're losing daylight. Actually, in game time, it is what, 3 o'clock? Yeah, so we only have maybe... What time does it start getting dark this time of year? Probably about 6-ish. So we got about 3 hours to get it done. All right, I think we're going to start in the street because this thing's going to fold out pretty wide. We should be able to actually do this field in like 2 swipes. We might take out our mailbox. It's okay. I'll put it back up. It's no big deal. What's up, Nick? No, we're probably not doing baseball because I don't have a PlayStation. Whoops. All right, soybeans. Here we go. How do I turn this friggin' thing on? There we go. All right, so this is gonna be pretty quick actually, because we're rolling at 10 miles an hour, baby. Yeah, that's why I like this to go real quick. We'll still have to come back, fertilize it, and all that good shit. What's up, Foy? Gorilla streaming. I like the sound of that. You know how we do. I come in, do what I want, as I want, when I want. See if I can hit this corner. I think we got it, did we? Yes, good enough. Let's get off the fence, though. Actually, I should have went the other way, because now we're going to have to hit that little stripe. But whatever, it'll get done. What's up, Danny? Yes, we did feed the dog. It was the first thing we did. I'm sure that question will be asked a bazillion times before it's all over. I should have looked at the date of when the last time I played this, but it has to have been... Well, I'm sure I could go back to the stream and look at it. It's had to have been at least 2 years, I would say, yeah? Let's see if I can lift up there. Yeah, we did. We did this the hard way because now I got to go back down the center. What's up, Joseph? Austin, how you doing, man? Gary, what's up, dude? Also, Laz, what's up, man? Boom, easy does it. Let's get rid of this. Lift up. Little Red has rust and rats in the air filter. You're probably right. Oh, am I going to make it down this road? We're taking out the neighbor's mailbox, but fuck them. I don't like them anyway. I think this is our soybean field, right? Yes. Okay. Just got to remember. Actually, now that I think about it, we got that whole big field across the pond there too. I forgot about that. I vaguely remember I thought we were going to make a change to these. Like, I don't remember what our plan was, but I thought we had enough soybeans to where we didn't need to replant all this, but I don't know. I'd almost have to go back to the old streams and watch them and to figure out what the hell we were doing. I know it was all like feed for the animals, the pigs, and we were planning on cows eventually, but I don't think we got that far. It's probably been close to 2 years because it was during COVID when I was doing all this. So, yeah, 2021, I would say. I mean, if you scrolled back far enough on the stream, you would probably find them. I would say it's been 2 years for sure. Because I played 2 full seasons of TGC without doing anything else other than maybe playing some PUBG every once in a while. But we definitely didn't farm. Time for some government subsidy. Nah, we're doing good, man. Inflation ain't messed with the Lockshead farm. You can see our income. We're rolling in 1.7 million. Well, we're not rolling it in, but we've already have established that as our cash flow. But I mean, we got a lot of profit coming in because all we got to do is one big harvest. We do one big grass harvest. That's $1 million right there. And we're probably getting ready to cash in a couple $100,000 worth of eggs as well. So the Mexican flan you have is 32%. The one you have is 23%. Wonder why the difference. Do you have cookies? Is it the same brand? Comes in a blue package like that. And it is actually 32.3%. THC. So you must have either a different batch or just a completely different brand altogether. It's cookies? Wow. You must just have a different plant. When was if you look at the back of the package, does it tell you the harvest date? My harvest date was 1/24 of 24. And if you really want to get into it, you can look at the batch ID and all that. I'm sure it's probably completely different. You might have a different grow facility, all that kind of stuff. So there's so many different variables that could come into play. Two-week difference? Yeah, it's just a different plant. Does it tell you where it came from? I think if you look at the fine print, it should give you the grow facility. And it does not, because I think I ripped that off. But I know in like the Maryland dispensaries, it's all Maryland grow sites, so it has to come from the state, from what I understand. Starting to see 33 to 36% in New Jersey. Oh, we got 36%. You can get that all day, every day. You get Rhythm, go get some Animal Face or whatever. Face Off, I think, is the strain. There's a couple good ones from Rhythm. Oh, you're in California? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a... You figured it would be, you know, just as good, but maybe it's just that batch. I don't know. You do see that often, though. Like a lot, even at my dispenser, they'll have the same exact brand, same exact strain, but the THC concentration is way different. So I'm assuming it's just a different plant. talking about all this flour. How's the bridge being down affected me? It doesn't affect me one bit. I haven't been across the Key Bridge in probably 10 years. I mean, I'm at least an hour and 20 minutes away from that area, so fortunately, I don't get very many jobs that force me to go across the Key Bridge. Now, the Bay Bridge, I go across that on a regular basis to go to the Eastern Shore. Well, not necessarily the Eastern Shore, but to me, anything across the Bay Bridge is Eastern Shore. You're in Louisiana, the growers in California. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, from what I've seen, I think all the Maryland stuff comes from the state, which is, I like that because it keeps, that's the point, keeps the economy in a cycle. Approaching 90 days smoke-free. You mean like cigarettes or cannabis? Is there multiple bridges down? That I don't know. I got to be honest, man. I kind of purposely check out of news and social media when stuff like this happens because so much bullshit comes out. Like, I'm a conspiracy theorist just as much as the next person, but everything's not a conspiracy. Like, sometimes bad shit just happens. And I'm not saying one thing or the other or one way or the next. All I'm saying is every time I log onto my Facebook or some shit, I don't want to see some fucking content creator that is turned into a bridge expert all of a sudden. Explosive device expert. Like, I got no time for that nonsense. So I kind of just check out purposely. But it does feel like, I mean, every time you turn, you know, it does seem like World War III is right around the corner. That's a bad fucking thing to say for a virtual farmer trying to have some fun on the internet, but that's basically what it seems like. Or at least that's what they want to make you think. So I just sit here, smoke some weed, live in my own bubble, and mind my own fucking business at all costs. Listen, until someone comes crossing my doors, until you come into my inner circle, I don't give a fuck what's going on outside of it. So I'll just sit here, sip my coffee, rip my bong, and hang out with my internet friends. Other than that, you can have fun. We have many countries that hate us. Shit, we hate us. There's people that live in this country that hate it for sure. It's a double-edged sword though. America, that is. Like, if you pay attention to all the bullshit and you get caught up in that, you drive yourself crazy. But if you just mind your business, do your own thing, you still can live the American dream. And I can prove it to you because I live the American dream. You better fucking believe it. In the sense of, I don't have a boss. Like, I don't have to clock in. I don't have to answer to nobody. I am the fucking entire operation. Like, when it comes to anything. So, sprinkler business, the stream, I don't have to answer to anybody. That's living the American dream. If that ain't, then I don't know what the fuck is. So you can like the classic American dream is still possible, right? But it does seem like it's starting to be designed to they want to get you tethered to the system. And I'm not going on some conspiracy rant because it seems that way. I know I'm trying to be very careful, but you can still be free. Fucking killing this right now. If you want to talk about a conspiracy, let's discuss controller versus keyboard and mouse. My God, Foy. Why you gotta stir the pot up? Not that government conspiracies and World War III, that's not stirring the pot. But Foy, you cross the line when you talk about mouse versus controller. Now you're opening a can of worms. Why don't we bring up Pro Club Superstars while we're at it? Get real fucking hyped up on this Monday. Nate, hit him one time. Keep your head down and make that bread. Johnny, I like where you're going with that, but I would make an adjustment and say keep your fucking head on a swivel at all times, because you can't see what's going on around you if your head's down. I know what you mean, like mind your business, but never put your head down. You fucking watch every corner, and you better turn around and have eyes in the back of your head, because even your best friend's trying to get you when the opportunity's there. So don't give them the opportunity. Even if your best friend's not trying to get you, you better have your eye on them, is what I'm saying. Because you never know. 3-click superstars. I don't even put them in the conversation because they're not allowed to play TGC tours. So they don't even get in the discussion. But them pro club superstars, they can get it. What's up, Mike Trees? How you doing, brother? Hey, whatever it takes, man. I'm not going to hate him. I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. I mean, the reaction videos is where it's at. And I'm sure it's probably lucrative if you're good at it. Yeah, you ain't gonna see me hate on nobody's hustle, man. Like, I wish all the luck to anybody out there trying to do the thing. Pro Fork Superstars. What would that be? That would be us. Like, we would be the Pro Fork Superstars with mouse and keyboard, right? Because I'm sure if you're trying to use a controller in this game, you're probably going to be at a disadvantage. But like, because when you come to precision of the fork, you probably need the mouse, right? Should set up some conveyor belts for the old time's sake. I do have a conveyor belt at the manure pit. Why don't we just turn Hulk strength on and start lifting the tractors up? After I plow, am I going to fertilize? I know where you're going with this, Foy. Foy has a weird fetish with a poop cannon. I'm not quite sure where it comes from or what he's trying to get out of it, but, you know, everybody's got their own freak. Everybody's got that freak that lives deep down inside. Foy's just not scared to let his freak out. I mean, I think his freak... Foy's freak don't really live deep down inside. It lives kind of on the surface. A Pro Fork Superstar would be a joystick. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I didn't really like the joystick, man. I got to be honest with you. It was a little, maybe because of the stream, I think is what it was. It was too much to try to control the buttons of the stream and do the joystick. So that's why I like the mouse and keyboard for this game, because I don't have to take my hands off the mouse and keyboard. I can control the game and the stream all at the same time. It's a matter of convenience. But yeah, you're right. Justin, what's up, brother? How you doing on this fine, beautiful Monday? Actually, it's not even a fine, beautiful Monday. It's a rainy, shitty Monday. It looks like the sun's peeking out of the clouds a little bit, though. So maybe it might warm up and give us decent weather. But I think we're supposed to catch some rain for the next couple of days. We definitely need it, but I'll still complain about it. What's up, Michael? How you doing, dude? It's finally been nice out your way. That's good, man. Good to go. Are the tools flying off your truck? Are you slinging that product? Or Or are you out there breaking legs and hips trying to collect? What's the temperature right now? It's a good question. I don't know. It's probably 50 some degrees, I would say. Yeah. Excuse me. Slinging too hard. Need to collect now. I got you. Listen, it's the first of the month. You start walking up to some clients, looking them in the eyes, and demanding payment or else. And they know what the hell or else means. Goggins, let them know.
You don't know me, son.
It's going to be 78 in Tennessee. My goodness, that's a beautiful day. Yeah, we're not quite getting all that. I think we're supposed to get warmer weather, but like I said, the rain is kind of ruining the plans. Not that I have any plans.
Carry the boats and the logs.
Justin, thanks for the gifted sub, brother. Appreciate that. God, my back is killing me. I need hire a masseuse. Sitting in this tractor seat. Got me stiff. What's up, Cedric? How you doing, man? Mark, how's it going, dude? I was thinking about fucking with y'all and doing an April Fool's joke, and 5 minutes into the farm stream, shutting it down and saying, ha ha, y'all thought I was farming today? Psych! But I didn't do that to y'all.
Happy April.
Boom. Mark, thank you very much for the 500 shining golden sparklies. You the man, brother. Appreciate the love. How's the sprinkler business going? It's going good, man. I'm actually glad that it's a little slow recently, just to give me time to kind of regroup the body, the mind, the soul, you know, because that's how it is. But, yeah, it's been busy, man. I can't complain one bit. Things have been great, and they're only getting better. Yeah, my son's on spring break for school, and this whole week, I got a couple of jobs in the permit office that I'm waiting for approval on, so I'm kind of like in between, you know. Phone might ring any minute, boom, and then we go back to being so busy we can't even think straight. So it's usually a feast or famine situation. And right now, we're just kind of laying back, kind of enjoying the slowness. And this is a perfect time to get streams in and, you know, kind of come back, connect with the community a little bit. So, yeah, man, it's doing great. I'm expecting it to explode here in the next month or two once the weather breaks and, you know, the construction starts picking up a little bit. Yikes. I was doing so good. I think it's my first miss of the whole stream. Does my son want to work for the family business? I've had him out on the job site twice, and it doesn't seem like it's for him. I'm going to try to get him out there again this summer. And approach it with a different mindset. He's a little bit more of like a computer nerd, I would say. Like, I guess a computer nerd sounds negative. I don't really mean it in that sense, but like his goal is cybersecurity. He just got accepted into tech school, and he's going to try to get all of his certifications, and he wants to get like some sort of a government job or a bank security job. So like more power to him. I don't force him or direct him in any way. He kind of has his own thing that he wants to do. So I just sit back and show support and hope he sticks with it, man, because there's a bright future in that type of shit. My dad always told me, make money with your mind and not your back. And I found a way to kind of do both. Like, I can make money with my mind, but I also gotta get out there and break my back, my knees, elbows, shoulders, and all that shit, because 20 years of hard labor catches up to you. I'm not complaining one bit. I actually use, like, it keeps you in your prime, keeps you firm. You don't want to soften up sitting at a fucking desk your whole life, you know what I mean? Or at least I would. So I like the balance I'm at right now in my life, where I have days like this where I ain't got to do shit. I can just sit back and chill, or like if I'm designing on the computer or whatever. And then there's days, weeks, or even months at a time where I'm on a ladder every single day going hard as fuck. I don't remember what my point was. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so like my dad always taught me, if you can make money with your mind and not your back, you're doing good. So my son will be in a position where he can just sit back and probably see more money than I'll ever see in my entire life. So I got no problem with that. I got zero problem with that. But yeah, he'll be a junior next year, and dude, they're drug testing him. They're tracking his discipline, like his you basically can't have any disciplinary action. They're background checking you. Your attendance record means everything. You can't miss him a day. So it's like a really strict line he's getting ready to walk. I mean, he's a good kid. He don't cause any trouble anyway, but the point is, there's a much different lifestyle and a different path than I live. So it's kind of cool to see him do his own thing. A 3-tier fusion and a cage in your lower back. My goodness gracious. That's not cool at all. That sucks. That's probably one of the worst injuries you can have. I got shoulder problems, and it's all from football. High school football was the worst. If I could take back anything in life. Well, that's not true. That's not true. Definitely not true. There's more things I would take back, but if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have played football, because now I'm paying for it. I've had multiple concussions for sure. I got a shoulder that doesn't work now. It dislocates just by moving it wrong. And I'm sure many of other things. I probably would have played like baseball or something, or, you know, a lot less contact. Because I was the same size in high school as I am now, which is 150 pounds soaking wet. And I ran the ball for a team that was terrible. So, needless to say, it was handed off to Chris while he gets smashed at the line of scrimmage pretty much every play. That was basically my football career. But from actually working, I don't think I've, knock on wood, I mean, like maybe stepped on some nails or some shit like that, but never any major injuries. The work I actually do is probably keeps me in shape more than it helps. Like, I've fallen off the ladder once or twice. I mean, in 20 years, I've only done it maybe 2 or 3 times. And it's just like losing your footing and kind of, I fall gracefully. I actually know how to fall properly. But when you fall off a 6-foot ladder, there's no eat. Like, it sucks. You're gonna take a bump. And I've done it, I would say 3 times in 20 years. Other than that, knock on wood, I've never had any major mishaps. You can see me playing baseball. I wish I would have. There was a book I read one time. I think it's Malcolm Gladwell, probably Outliers, I think it is. Great book. If you haven't read it, do it. But it's essentially, the point was, people that are born in August excel much more in baseball than they do in football. And the reasoning is because if you're born in August, you're at the lower age tier. So if you're a 15-year-old kid going into freshman football, you're 15 in a couple of weeks. When the kids born later in the year, early in the year, whatever the case may be, they're 15 and they're almost 16, right? So you're basically a year behind. In teenager term, that's everything, because maturity level, maybe you haven't hit puberty or whatever the case may be. But in baseball, it's the other way around. If you're born in August, which I was, August 5th, shout out to the Leos out there, you're at the top of the age group. So I would have went in being, the more mature, bigger, better, faster, stronger player, in theory, in my age group. But I went the other way. And like I said, I wasn't very big in high school. I was the same size I am now, 150 pounds. I'm just under 6 foot. I'm like 5'10". So I'm basically nothing. I should have never been playing football. I had no business out there. Because, there's freshmen out there that were 300 pounds easy. And probably on the juice. I'm so boring. Well, hey, let me brighten it up for you, Oscar. Take a look at that center knuckle right there. Maybe that'll lighten up this stream enough for you to have some sort of a fucking attention span, you piece of garbage. How about that? You can either look at this center knuckle for the next 5 seconds, or you can take your stupid, dumbass comment and get the hell out of my stream. Goggins, let this fucking clown know.
You don't know me, son.
All right, what was I talking about? I don't remember. Anyway, we need to start fertilizing, because I believe we got all of our fields done just like that. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, let's go clean up this cedar, and then I think we need fertilize on all these fields, right? Is that correct? Yes, we do. So let's do that, and then we'll roll it out. That's a lot of work. What's up, Brigham? In my mind, it was just planting and fertilizing. I completely forgot about the rolling part of it. That's going to fucking suck. It's going to suck bad. I think we earned ourselves a dab, yeah? What's the time limit? 48 minutes? We probably started, like 5 minutes into the stream, so we made pretty good time there. Less than 40 minutes, we had that knocked out. There she blows. What was I doing? Fertilizer. That's right. All right, let's leave this here. How do I disconnect? Boom. There we go. That's one thing. I got to remember the buttons. It used to be muscle memory when I was playing it all the time, but now I got to think about it all. And I don't even know where my fertilizer is, if I'm being honest. I think it's in one of these storage bins. That is fertilizer, correct? That's lime. Okay. No, this is fertilizer. Yeah. Whoops. We do have to lime, but it's not every rotation. It's only like every so often. I don't think it needs it right now. I think this might actually get the whole field, right? There's a lot of spread on this thing. Wait, how do I turn it on? Is it B? Yeah, there we go. Can I get the whole field? Oh, no. I think I probably can here. Let's adjust. We can get that whole field. Let's center up a little bit. I was driving that big, long cedar. Now this short-ass fertilizer thing's got me turning a lot tighter. Why is it not getting that edge? Am I not far enough over? What? I guess we'll just have to go back around. It's no big deal. But you can see it crossing the line. Wonder if it's damaged crop there. Something is on that. What's up with that? That's weird. That's going to drive me insane, too. Skirt. All right, dab time. Oh, man. What's everybody up to on this Monday? Back to work, or are we off for the holiday still? Back to work. Damn, that sucks. I like how many people are at work watching my stream. Not that I'm complaining, but still. How much work is actually being done? Haven't worked in a year and 4 months. Want to talk about being bored? Oh, I can imagine, dude. Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of times it's most people's way of being social and getting the hell out of the house. Yeah. Walking a crane in a plant, watching me. Jesus Christ. Don't die on my watch, Corey. Please don't. I'm sure you're probably strapped in and all that, but off today and tomorrow due to the Brewers opening day. My man. It should be fun. Ah, damn it. I thought I hotkeyed that. Apparently not. There we go. April Fools, he said? Jesus Christ. Now I'm not sure if it actually is April Fools. It's kind of funny. It makes me think of the movie I just watched last night. Let me think of the name of it. It's the Mel Gibson movie, the newest one on Netflix. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Where he's the radio host. God damn it. I don't remember the name. Somebody in this chat will remember. Help me out. But it's basically, I don't want to give it away, but April Fools is kind of essentially the plot. Groundhog Day. What? Mel Gibson wasn't in Groundhog Day, and that's not the newest one. Come on, bro. Jesus Christ. All right, okay. No one's allowed to April Fool's me anymore. How long till crops grow in the game? That is depending on what settings you have it on. So I have, I believe, like 3 days is a month. So what that means is 3 in-game days, and you can speed through it however fast you wish. Right now, I have it like on real time, so 1 minute is actually 1 minute. But 3 days is a month, and it actually takes like the season for crops to grow. So what happens is I do the work, the prepping, planting, seeding, and all that, and then usually we'll fast forward through like the months to where there's downtime. What the hell's the name of that movie? Now I gotta look at it. Mel Gibson Netflix movie. Or wait, hold on. Mel Gibson radio movie. On the Line is what it's called, yes. It was aight. It was worth a watch, but it wasn't Mel Gibson's best performance. I'll just say that. What are we doing? We're going the wrong way. That's what we're doing. Jesus. Seemed like a B movie. Yeah, it's definitely. It's yeah. I'm with you. I wasn't gonna go as far and say it was terrible, but it wasn't like, I don't know. It wasn't It wasn't Braveheart. What's going on with this field? This must already be fertilized. No? Oh, I didn't plant this. Oh, shit, Locke. So we missed this whole field? And all that. Oh, my goodness. You guys didn't even... You guys didn't call that? Yeah, it's not the Patriot. It's not Braveheart. But, I mean, it's worth a watch. If you're bored as fuck and nothing else is going on, get stoned, watch it. It's all right. I think the next movie I'm going to sit down and actually try to take in is going to be Napoleon. But it's like a 3-hour long adventure, so I got to get mentally prepared for that. Not enough weed in the world to get me through Napoleon? What's that mean? Give me your assessment of the movie, please. Or are you just saying it's that long? Damn, I can't believe I missed that whole entire plot over there. 3 complete fields we missed, and I got to go back over there and plan all that shit. And then roll it out again. My goodness. Well, not again, but you know what I mean. That's 3 more fields we got to roll. What happens if we don't roll it? It's just a yield bonus, right? Do we really need that yield bonus? Got tired of golf. Is that a question or a statement? If it's a question, no. I might actually play a couple of rounds later on after we get these fields done. Do I even know what I'm doing? We are spreading fertilizer on our soybean fields. I know exactly what I'm doing. Goggins, let them know.
They don't know me, son.
I need another extra large coffee, though. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I'm sure they probably try to depict his actual personality in a way that comes up. Because, yeah, apparently that's exactly how he was, right? hated him in Gladiator. Was he even in Gladiator? I actually don't think I've seen that movie all the way through. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've actually sat down and watched Gladiator start to finish. If I have, I don't remember it. But that's Russell Crowe is in the Gladiator, right? How many fields do I got? Oh, shit, man. So everything you see in blue, I own it. Which we're essentially half the map now. I think my next purchase is going to be the 50s, like down here in this corner. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it, but, you know, I'm going to own it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy it up like Monopoly. So, I don't know. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I counted 33. Gerard Butler, maybe it was. No, Gerard Butler did 300. Did he do the Gladiator as well? You're a gladiator after cocaine? Nage, hit him one time. I think we all are. Was Russell Crowe? I thought so. But I feel like Butler could play the part. Have I ever seen the new Roadhouse? I have not. And I gotta be honest, I'm being very, very judgmental. Just based on like clips I've seen and memes on, like, you can't make a judgment on social media without actually watching the movie. But I don't expect Connor to be that great of an actor. And it just seems like it is a cash grab. I could be wrong, but that is my judgment of it without actually seeing it. What do you think? Phoenix played the bad guy. Played the Emperor Command. Oh, okay. I got you. New Roadhouse is not bad? Okay. I'll take your word for it. I've heard the contrary, though, but I'm sure it's probably mixed reactions. New Roadhouse is okay. Cheesy with him in it. Yeah, I figured it would kind of be. I probably won't watch it. I don't have a desire to sit down and watch it. Yeah, if I sit down and watch TV for an extended period of time, it's going to be a documentary or a movie that really, really piques my interest. And Roadhouse doesn't fit that category. And for the most part, I probably would rather just get a couple practice rounds in or stream. Try to get our game back up on the golf course. It's just consistency. I got myself convinced. That's all it is. We just got to be a little bit more consistent. And if I had the discipline to actually play like 2 or 3 practice rounds before we went into the live round, it probably would turn out a little bit better, but I just don't have it in me. I'm fucking just go. Do what you can. And of course, it's a time thing. Like, I don't have 3 hours to sit here. Most of the time, I don't. All right, we got to go get the seeder again and replant, or not replant, but plant all these fields because you guys let me miss it. No one said a damn word about those fields. We should just, actually, you know what? Let's just drop the fertilizer thing here because we're going to need it anyway. What's up, Joe? How you doing, dude? You haven't seen a good documentary in a while. Any suggestions? Oh, man, there's some good ones that I've seen lately. Let me try to think here real quick, though. Is it Malice in the Palace? I think it's called. It's about the Pacers and when they got into a fight with the people in the stands, and it was basically a riot. That's a great documentary with Ron Artest and was it I can't remember the other players' names, but all those guys that were involved. Reggie Miller. That's a great one. I just watched one a couple of days ago that was called Wrestlers. It's about OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling. Really like low budget, lower tier, but popular, like very like respectable wrestling organization. So if you're into that was cool to watch. That's a documentary, but it's a series. It's like 4 episodes. Yeah, Al Snow. Absolutely. It was fucking great. And there's... what's another good one? The Balco one. I don't remember what that's called, but the Balco scandal, where they're juicing up these athletes out of their fucking minds. I think like Barry Bonds and Mark McGuire were involved in it when they were fucking steroided at it. But the guy that actually like created the shit that they were using, complete scumbag. But you know, one of the imagine a guy that creates a illegal steroid that is undetectable and basically rats everybody out at the end. Picture that guy. It's exactly who you think he is. And then to hear his story, it's fucking hilarious because he's completely honest about it. So that's a good one. I forget what it's called, though. Hall of Shame, maybe? Something like that. That's a really good one. Try to cut through this field here. We're going to go all the way around. Wait. We did plant this one, right? Yes. Yeah, you can see the color difference. All right, well, that's spreading. Let's do a few bong rips. How about it? I forgot the 3 biggest fields I know, dude. Stoner moment. We got too many things to think about. We got way too much going on this farm. And it's been like 2 years since I've last been here, so I'm trying to keep up with everything. I haven't even looked at the livestock feed. The chickens might be starved. Actually, we did look at the chickens earlier. But as far as I know, the pigs might be starving. Yeah, that one got me. Do the animals die in the game if you don't feed them? Their health does deteriorate. I don't know if they eventually die. I've never gotten that far. I would have to assume yes. But what happens is their health bar will go down, and then the more it does, the less they're worth when you try to sell them. And I would assume if you like, the less meat they would produce. They don't die? Oh, well, that's disappointing. So you can just starve them right to the point of death and make them suffer? When's cornhole start back up? It never ends. It runs for an eternity. There technically is an off season, but not really, because there's always like a fundraiser tournament. There's always a cash tournament. There's always something. I just don't dedicate as much time to it anymore. Boom. Thank you very much for the sub, my man. I thought you already subbed to the Twitch, but it's all good. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, plowing contracts are the word. We don't do plowing contracts, and I don't even plow my own fields if I don't have to. I ain't plowing somebody else's. Well, now we do it because we have the whatever the modded plows that make it so much better and faster. If you're trying to use the stock in-game, I don't know how it is now. Maybe they got some sort of a update that they've implemented, but when this game first came out, dude, if you were using that base in-game plow, you might as well fucking pull your hair out, pull your fingernails off or something. That's how tedious it was. Uh-oh. We're all out of whack now. Let's see if we can fix that. I'm trying to get that little corner we missed. And I don't think we're going to get it because it's unbalanced. No, we got it. Jesus Christ. I can't get straight again. There we go. %0 health is what you'll get. That's kind of lame, though. I mean, they should just die. simulation mode at least, right? Like, not that I'm for blood, guts, and gore, but I'm for realism. Might have to go get me a massage. I was thinking about going to jiu-jitsu tonight, but I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. Maybe that'll help loosen things up a little bit. How's my fighting coming along? What do you mean by fighting? I'm assuming you mean jiu-jitsu? It's slowly but surely. Like, I'm progressing pretty well, but I don't get my ass in the gym nearly as much as I should. Oh, I got plenty of livestock. I got chicken. Well, I won't say plenty. Chickens, pigs, and I think that's it. So, 2 different livestocks. This is what all this is for, right? The operation of this soybean plot is just feed for the pigs. Okay, Tim, I'll check it out. What state or like what part of the country is he from? What belt am I? I am still a white belt. I just got my 3rd stripe on the white belt. It takes 4 to complete a belt, and then your next one will be a promotion. So if I get my shit together and stop being a little bitch, Goggins, let him know.
Stay hard.
If I wasn't such a little pussy and like made every excuse in the world not to go to the gym, if I stayed consistently 2-3 times a week, I probably would have my blue belt in the next 4 or 5 months, maybe less than that. But I mean, I'm slow this week. I don't have much going on, so oh shit, we need seed. Damn it. Like when I'm slow and I'm not really working and like climbing the ladder every day, it's a little easier to do, man. But come home from a long day of hard labor, like the last thing I want to do is go fight for my life while some big sweaty alpha male's trying to strangle me unconscious. Again, I'm being a complete bitch, I know, but like it's hard to be like, yeah, let's go train when I'm already like limping, go into the gym limping in, knowing they're just going to try to smash you. But yeah, I might force myself to go tonight. And tonight's the competition class, so you go like full speed for an hour and a half. They don't half-ass anything on Monday, so I know I'm going to go redline my body. Fill me up. Boom. Easy does it. Yeah, but I'm starting to get to that point now where things make sense, right? Like once you, so like executing the moves is one thing, but knowing why and understanding how to be one step ahead, or like understanding what's going on in the role versus just like, what do I do? Like that kind of shit. Like actually being able to flow with higher belts and make it the art that it is instead of just like fucking try to kill. That's when things starting to click like that is when it gets really interesting and it becomes addicting, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Fuck, I guess I'll start where I left off, otherwise we're gonna mess this up. Bong rip. Yeah, it's good. I mean, you also do walk around with a sense of confidence that I didn't have before. Because when you understand, like when it clicks in your brain that you can defend yourself against a human being that's much bigger and stronger than you. And it's not like alpha male shit. It's not like puff your chest out type stuff. It's just being able to walk around with the confidence of like, okay, if I have, if the situation comes, I'm comfortable to where I can at least defend myself, right? And you also understand most people that are gonna cause trouble probably don't know very much about self-defense. So therefore you are automatically light years ahead once you start getting into like blue belt, purple belt or something like that, as far as self-defense is concerned. Doesn't matter how big or bad you think you are at that point. If you know nothing, it's not going to end well for you. And how you interact with people too, right? Because you go get smashed in the gym for a couple hours a night and like you're always constantly just wore out and tired. Especially me, I'm 37. I'm not a spring chicken as it is. I don't need jiu-jitsu to be wore out and tired, but it's already there. So just imagine like doing, oh shit. So imagine adding that extra element to your life. And then like, if you're constantly just walking around exhausted and tired, it humbles you. Like you don't carry an energy of like aggression. And it does help the stress. So it makes you more friendly in a way, right? Because you learn how to respect in general, like martial arts, just, it's the old adage of you learn life lessons too, not only lessons in the gym. But I wish I would have stuck with it. I mean, I probably would have already been a black belt by now if I would have stayed with it. I started 16 years ago, and then when my son was born, like we weren't in a position to financially to keep it up, so I stopped doing it. And then got back into it a couple years ago, and now I'm hooked again. What's up, Bob? How you doing, brother? Oh, we're killing it right now, dude. Except the worst part's getting ready to come up. I gotta roll all this out, and I am not feeling that. But farming ain't easy. God damn it. Gonna get your 9-year-old into it? Awesome. Yeah, earlier the better. Dude, there's some kids in there. I'm not shitting you. It's the honest truth. There's kids that come to the adult class that are 14, 15 years old, and they will strangle my lights out in a millisecond. You better give them everything you got, because they're bad motherfuckers. And it's never about size or strength if you know what you're doing. And I'm not ashamed to, like, it'll humble you when you got a 14-year-old skinny kid that weighs 40 pounds less than you. And and you can just see the lights dimming, and you're like, no, I got a tap here. And you get humbled real quick. And it also goes the other way. You can find yourself on a grown man's back that's 100 pounds bigger than you, and you're strangling his lights out, and then you're like, oh shit, it could go either way. But that's my point about it. Like, you don't walk around with a sense of aggression towards anybody. You respect everybody because you never know. And most of those people that could strangle your lights out in a second, they don't look like the type you would think. They're Poindexters, most of them. Okay, they look like they should be fixing your, they should be working in IT, fixing your computer. I mean, most of them are just very casual, unsuspecting individuals. There's been so many times I've had a person stand in front of me, we're getting ready to roll, and I'm judging a book by its cover, and I'm telling myself there's no fucking way that this scrawny little punk is going to control me. And then you're twisted up like a pretzel, wondering how you got there. Have I ever been in a situation where I've had to defend myself? Not in a street situation, no. Like in competition, but that's not the same, right? So the idea is kind of just like we were talking about. You don't put yourself in a position where you need to, but let's hopefully I never have to. But no, I've never been in like a public situation where I've had to restrain somebody or anything like that. For the most part, I get along with anybody and everybody. There it is. All right, let's fertilize and then roll, baby. Get this shit wrapped up. The only really conflicts I've like, and I'm not even involved in them. I'm just kind of like in the vicinity. Cornhole, you know what I mean? Like I'm at cornhole events. People are drinking. You get, two people that butt heads or something like that. And there might be like a little shoving match, or sometimes there's some punches thrown. But I'm not getting involved. Listen, unless you come tumbling towards me, I'm good. If it's a one-on-one situation, I'm not getting involved in anything. Okay, we shouldn't need this anymore. Let's just take it back to the shop again, and then we should be good on the cedar. Finally. Let's see. We'll come back to this field. I don't feel like doing that right now. The old homestead is looking good. I know, right? It brings back definitely nostalgia, but it also gives me a sense of pride because it's like there's a lot of time and effort and just, I mean, we've done a lot of jobs as, I mean, you've been involved in it, right? Like a lot of different farm hands coming in, and how many grass bales have we fucking wrapped? How many of these fields have I done a dozen times over? My total hours is like 450. It just seems like much more than that, though. Thousands. I mean, I would say, yeah, probably close to 10,000. I mean, we drop, what, hundreds of them at a time. I'm sure if you looked it up, it would probably tell, like, the overall amount of bales we've created. I'm actually looking forward to the next grass operation. Once I get these couple of fields finished up, I think that's basically what's going to be next. That's always fun. It's the most profit, and I don't know, there's just something about baling grass that's pretty damn soothing. You remember 300 plus bales at a time. Yeah, we got like, what, is 14 trailers or something crazy? You will partake in the grass operation? All right, dude, we'll get the old farm hands back in here. I mean, it's like a 4 or 5 man job, if I remember. We had the mower, 3 balers, 2 people picking it up. So I think it was at least 5 people. Does the farm have any dartboards? In the barn, we got cornhole boards, dart boards, pool tip. We got all that shit. Matter of fact, that brings a good question. I got some interest in the darts. I just need to figure out the logistics of how it all works, man. Because I've checked out your setup, dude, and I like the way it looks, and it's pretty cool. I think it might be something worthwhile, right? If it's not super expensive to set up a dartboard, I could probably. How many feet do you need for a dartboard? What is it, like 10 feet, 8 feet? So how big of a space do you need, really? What's up, John? How you doing, dude? We were just talking about this earlier. I think it's been nearly 2 years since the last farm stream. It was probably during COVID. 7 feet, 9 3/4. That's very specific. Like 10 feet. Okay. So I could probably set up in my garage. So is it literally just any dartboard? Or does it have to be some sort of an electronic device? Because I see how you have like where your score is automatically counted, and it seems like you have a little bit more involved than just a standard dartboard. Any dartboard, and you can enter the score manually. Ah, I got you. You got the auto score, so that's a add-on. It's not a necessity. I would probably want for if you're going to stream it, right? If you're going to present it as content, you'd probably would want that. So that's a smart way to go. I can honestly say I've definitely thrown darts, but I don't recall like ever playing a full game. It's a game where you go backwards, right? You start at 500 or whatever the score is set to be, and then you try to hit the numbers and get yourself to 0. For streaming, it's much better. You don't need to focus on anything but throwing and chatting. Right. I was going to say, oh, you think I'm not... Hey, listen, I'm coming to win. I'm locked in on the bullseye. I might be the only dart player to hammer fist the board in half when things aren't going well. 501 countdown. Finish on a double. I don't know what that means, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, a double would be like you got the little skinny. What would it be? The little skinny part. The I don't know I don't know dart terminology. You guys are gonna have to hold my hand like a fucking infant. The outer ring. There you go. Okay, see, we're learning. We're in school. We're in dart school, baby. Check in. Take notes. And I'm sure it probably gets a little sophisticated. Not sophisticated, but when it comes to the darts, right? Is there different weights, different not feathers, what are they called? I don't know. Flanges, fletchings? Is that what it is? Same thing as a bow? But I'm sure you can probably get expensive darts, cheap darts, and everything in between, right? There's no meta, he says. Listen, I've been playing competitive shit long enough to know there's always whoever's winning, it's because of the darts they have. Oh, he's got them fucking whatever darts, them weighted whatever. Or is it literally just as simple as like they have to be the same weight, same tip, you can just customize the color and all that? Or does it get really does it get to the point where you can like shorter, longer, maybe take some weights on or off or something like that? I feel like it could probably get crazy. Darts are in grams, and it does affect the flight. I bet it does. Top guys in the world all use different weights, lengths, etc. Huge range. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like cornhole bags. Different speeds, different materials. You got to stay within a specific criteria, right? But no one's checking. But that's what it is in cornhole. Like, it's a lot of he fucking throws them bags. He throws them slinky bags, cheater bags. So I don't know if there's like cheater darts. It does sound interesting. Sounds like a very stoner thing to do. Like I can just sit back, fire up a joint or whatever, and just do my thing. Are we good here? I think so. Can we bust out the roller and do the damn thing? I'm not looking forward to it, but let's get it done. At this point, it's driving me fucking crazy. So you got Carpian. Who else? You bring in... Like, is this an actual... Are we doing, like, rankings, points? Is this a competitive thing, or are you kind of just shooting the shit, chilling out? Because you know how I'm going to approach things. I'm taking this shit to the top of the world. Okay? In my mind, I'm already the dart champion of the universe. Bunch of the golf guys are in. And Stone Canadian, oh, see, I could absolutely can see that it's a complete chill stoner hangout vibe. But I'm coming in to take over the entire world. It's all or nothing. J-Rock, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Michael Van Gerwens. I'm assuming he's the man in Dart Worlds. I got to start calling him out, pointing fingers. But I would assume what? They're just bullseye almost like every time, probably. That's the level you got to get to, right? We got to do some bong rips on that one. Less than 2 hours in, we got all the fields planted, fertilized, and all that. This is the finishing touch. This might take an hour in itself by the time we get it all done. Triple 20 they play for. 60 instead of 50 for bull. I have no idea what any of that means, but it sounds cool as shit. So is it literally just a dart board? Get yourself a set of darts. You can set a camera up and then you're in. You can just enter the score manually and you play head to head with somebody. Is it that simple? The thing about, listen, if I had the space in my house, I would have cornhole boards set up and I probably would be the fucking champion of the world because that's all I would do. But you need 30 feet and 10-foot ceilings, which, you know, good luck with that. And on the pro level, what they do is they buy like these pole tents that are 40 feet long or whatever, and like at the peak they're maybe 10 feet high, so they're not the most aesthetic looking things, and they're not heated, and it's kind of just a fucking tent. If you got the money, you can build a shed or a barn or something like that, but like darts would be easy to set. Like if you only need less than 8, like realistically 10 feet, I mean, you could have that shit set up in your living room if you wanted to. If you want to go deeper, look at the Scolia system, but it's like $600. That's not bad though, for what it's worth. I mean, I'm sure as a content creator, it would probably eventually start paying for itself. But that's definitely the convenient way to go as far as like presenting it as like a show or a stream. Gives you access to daily tournaments and etc. Oh, I see. Okay. So what do you, is it like your board is electronic? Is it still a legitimate dartboard? So it's, what is it, cork? I would assume. Please help me. I know there's probably dart aficionados out there screaming at me like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. I have no clue. Hold my hand like an infant child. I would assume dartboard is cork, right? So is there some sort of an electronic pressure plate on the back that when it hits, when the dart hits, it like registers it? Because I know your shit is immediate. As soon as the dart hits, boom, it's on the screen. That's what I would want. It's a legit dartboard and uses cameras to track. Oh, cameras. I got you. Okay. Kind of like a golf simulator type of thing, maybe. The electronic boards are almost always plastic. Right, that's what I'm talking about. Fuck that plastic shit. I don't want anything that's not legitimate. I want the real deal Holyfield. Steel tip cheese. I need to brush up on my darts terminology. I don't know what any of that is. All right, let's roll this shit out. I've been putting it off long enough. Let's do it. Here, we'll go this way. We should probably maintenance the truck while we're here. Let's do that. The tractor, I should say. This thing is beat up. I don't want it to break down on the job. So while we're close, let's do that. Will they be making a new farm sim? I think it's every 2 years, 3 years, something like that. It's not an annual game. I think the one before this was 19. So maybe it's every 3 years, which would be what, 25? So probably next year. And I don't remember how to fix the tractor. I think it's here. And then what is the button? Shit. I don't remember the button. I'm going to need help here. Is this not where the tractor gets fixed? Damn it. I may need the help zone. Yeah, this is where the tractor gets fixed. But what's the button? Do I got to go inside? Oh, that's right. I got to go to this little thingy here. $21,000, baby. Boom. I do have a garage, but it's at the other barn, and it's really, really far away, and it's not that much cheaper. Actually, I don't think it's any cheaper. Yeah, it would have took us a long while to drive there. What's up, Michael? Oh, I read you as oh, you changed your name. You're Michael Hoffman now. I was like, what? That's weird. How you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. Jimmy, awesome, dude. Sounds good, my man. You might actually see him here on the dartboard sooner rather than later. I don't know. I don't need any. I spread myself thin as it is, and I don't really need anything else to get into. But it sounds very appealing. Ah, you son of a bitch. There we go. This is going to put me to sleep. But it needs to be done. I guess, can I hire an AI worker to do all this? It probably would take twice as long and they wouldn't do a good job, though. Farming ain't easy. It can't all be fun. What's up, Eric? How you doing, dude? I think this will be the worst of it, though. Once we get this crap done, we'll be able to do some fun stuff. Like cut some grass and bale some silage. Is Mike Tree still in this chat, or did he roll out? I haven't heard from him in a while. Mike, you still in here? I need to know where all the farmers went on Facebook. I haven't been following along. Do they still exist? Fill me in on the farm drama. Do I play online? I've tried it a couple of times. Do you mean like the competitive mode? Yeah, I've tried it a couple of times off stream, but I haven't figured out a way to like... I'm not confident enough to deliver it as content yet. I'm kind of really invested in the Lockshead empire that we've built. So that's pretty much what we do. But I do like the baling competition. That's pretty fun. I suck at it, but it's fun. Oh, just with other people to help. Oh, I understand. Yeah. Yes, we do actually. When we do the big operations like the grass baling, I mean, that's a 5-6 man operation right there. And we'll probably be doing that fairly soon. I might do it sometime this week, actually, since I'll be fairly slow and not really doing anything. Because even with like 6 people, it's still like a 2-hour operation. Sucking at something is the first step to being... Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Is this game only for computer? No, I believe it's for console. I'm almost positive you can get it for PlayStation and Xbox. It's even mobile version of it too, I think. Yeah, because it's a cross-platform game. So I think I've played with people that were on console. The name of it is Farming Simulator 22. There's probably going to be 5 or 6 different versions, but you're just going to want the latest one, which is 22. Yeah, we'll set it up, Eric, and try to not make it a random stream. I'll hopefully be able to plan it out. But I'm usually a spur of the moment type motherfucker. I'll just wake up one day and say, you know what? I want to bale some hay. Let's do it. And then whoever comes in, comes in. I actually want to try to do it myself one time, but I know it would probably take 6 hours and I would be 3 hours into it and just hating life. I don't use I don't really use any mods other than there were some custom ones that were made specifically for me. There was I forget the gentleman's name. I feel terrible, but he was nice enough to make me a rock picker that was like 8 meters long. It's a bad motherfucker. So I do use that. I have the speed baler. Locks has eventually guilted me into getting a speed baler. I think I do have a modded plow because the original ones in this game fucking suck. But other than that, I don't really use anything else. But it's been a long time since I've really like sat back and actually went through the store in this game. So I'm sure they probably have added a lot of equipment that's way better. And I think I do have a couple of maps downloaded, like No Man's Land. We were doing logging for a while, which was kind of cool. That's probably my favorite way to put, like, doing the farming empire and like building the profit and getting rich and having the whole map basically monopolized is fun. It's cool. It's a long-term storyline, I guess I can look at it, to keep people invested. I don't know. It's really a weird way to look at it, but it's popular. People like following along with it. I'm sitting here fucking rolling out virtual field. And somehow or another, it actually has like retention, which is like, I figured people would get bored out of their mind with this pretty quick, but I don't know. I'm always surprised when I play Farm Sim of what the reception it gets. I agree, John. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm 2 hours in and I'm kind of like, all right, I'm ready to move on to something else. But once I start something, I can't just stop in the middle of it. We at least gotta finish the project. And to be honest, this is the most lamest fucking part. Just rolling this nonsense out, but it needs to be done. And I kind of make it a point to like not skip the steps, the tedious part. It's very good, but right, exactly. This is the time to like interact and kind of make it about the interaction of the stream. Which not only is easy to do, because sometimes I'll sit here and fucking fall asleep. Especially after a few good bong rips. It's probably why I like doing the grass operation so much, because there's an end, like you see the end result when we are raking in $1 million or whatever it is in profit. Because at the end of it, you'd be like, all right, we made this, but there's nothing to make here. We're just kind of like keeping up with the tediousness of the farm. Just so we can feed the pigs. But once we get through all this nonsense, it'll be done for the season, and then we can basically just do cycles of eggs and grass on repeat. Eggs and grass, eggs and grass. And it also goes the other way around, too. Like, there's people that watch golf and be like, this is the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life. Man, that big field's gonna suck. We might save that for another day. We'll get these 3 done here and then see how it goes. It's a little bit of it's too chill sometimes. Like when I'm by myself, it's kind of hard to keep up the energy for 3-4 hours at a time. But if we have like a whole group of people in it, like if it's harvest time or we're doing the grass operation and we got a squad of people, a squad of farmhands, there's more back and forth, a little bit more interaction. All right, one more down swipe. Thank the farming gods. Speaking of the box truck incident, like that game, I don't understand either. The farming makes sense to me because there's at least a story there, right? Like there's a to be continued because you want to see like what's gonna maybe what the next operation is gonna be, or so we add on something to the farm, whatever the case is. The trucking, I never understood that. I still don't. But it was very, very popular. That was my most viewership ever. Was American Truck Simulator. And I don't get it at all. It brought in a lot of hate too, so it's a double-edged sword. It was definitely the most middle fingers I've ever had to give online playing that game. And that's the same way. I can do maybe like an hour, hour and a half of that, but I got to check out. 2 hours tops. Right. Yeah, I can see that from a streamer's perspective. I can see that, but I don't understand it from a viewer's perspective. Like I don't want to I mean, I guess if you're good, if there's some entertainment value there, but like I don't want to watch somebody else drive a virtual truck. So I don't see the lure in it. Golf, I understand because I compete and it makes sense to me. You watch other people compete, you want to see their performance relative to yours or relative to the tournament or to the flight that they're in, what tour they're in, rather. And I don't know, it's just easier. It makes sense to follow along. To where I guess I don't understand like the casual part of trucking and farm sim. But here I am. But mostly just because people have been asking for it, and I want to see how this will be the first time I multi-streamed it to different platforms. And I just didn't feel like playing golf at the moment. I'm kind of getting the urge right now, though. Chess, yeah. I mean, chess I understand because it's win or lose or draw. Each game is its own thing. Are we still doing Road to the Show? We are not. And I feel like I'm going to answer that question a bazillion fucking times. No, I don't have a PlayStation anymore, unfortunately. So it's kind of out of the question. Oh, Mr. Tree. God damn it. Yikes. That was close. All right, I think I'm going to do these two little fields here, and then I'm going to have to tap out. We should do, like, at least a round on the fish bowl or some sort of society. Try to keep up the practice. We should do we should do an Elite Tour practice round. Actually, now that I think about it. Here, I'm not coming back for that, so it's gonna really aggravate me. Yeah, just based on what we looked at earlier in the or what was it, like Saturday night, I think. I think the scores are going to be really low. The cut's probably going to be 20 under minimum, I would suspect. There was quite a few scores in the 50s. God damn it. Doesn't like that sharp turn. Starting to come together. All right, we're going to do this last field right here, and then I got to tap out for sure. It shouldn't take but 10 minutes. Then we'll go swing the sticks. I can get at least one round in, and then I got to shut the stream down. Surprised my phone ain't rang all friggin' day. It's surprising. I'll probably do that one off stream. It's a little bit bigger of a bite to chew. I'm not in for that right now. I want to step out of the tractor onto the golf course and shoot a 10 under minimum. With confidence. I think if I roll that grass, it'll pick it up, yeah? No? Oh, it must be the plow then. Been looking at that shit for too long. It's starting to get annoying. Trying to clean up around these parts. Got that whole strip looking clean except for that one spot. I could have swore the roller would take that. Looks like it might have turned out to be a decent day outside. I don't know if it's still raining or not. Looks like the sun poked out. See, they still haven't fixed the back wheels. Uh-oh, we're going to miss it. Yep, motherfucker. The wheels are off the ground, so they're supposed to be that way? Oh, it's probably the toe wheels, right? Yeah, when you actually fold it up. You're right. That makes sense. But you'd think the back roller should move, though. That's definitely a roller right there. But I don't think that moves like it should. And it's like one of those things, once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's so annoying. And it's probably an easy fix. But it works. That's all that matters. Coming down the home stretch. Thank God. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing that big ass field. We'll save that for another day. Oh, it's a fucking damn right. It's a job. That's why I'm like losing my patience real quick with it. It does give you a very good sense of satisfaction at the end of it all. You do sit back and like have a sense of appreciation. You didn't accomplish shit, right? Because it's all virtual reality, and like, what are you actually getting from it? But it does feel good. I mean, look at this beautiful, nice plowed field. Tell me that don't make you smile and feel a little bit happy inside. And there it is. With that being said, I got to tap out. There's no way I'm doing this big ass field. We'll save that for another day. What's up, Mo? How you doing, dude? Make it wiggle. That's right. That should be the last one, I believe. Let's double check. Yes. So 57. That's it. And then that's the last field we own, because every blue field that you see, that's ours. So we won't have to roll it until next season. I know I should finish it right now just to be like a sense of completion. But I'm not in for it. Let's save the game. I want to go swing the sticks and get a round in. It's 2.5 solid hours. So it's pretty good shift on the farm. We got a lot accomplished. And then probably the next stream we do, I mean, we're going to be actually needing some farm hands. It's going to be a team operation. Bobby Boy said he was in, so we'll see if we can make it happen, Captain. Okay, give me like 30 seconds here. We should be able to pull up PGA pretty quick. We'll just have to go into the society, get the conditions, load them up, be right on the tee box. I'm not even going to the range. Fuck the range. Straight to the tee box. Probably should change the name of the game, though, yeah. All right, bear with me, please. Give me a second. Of course, I mistyped every freaking word in a sentence. I'm actually interested in topspin. I don't know shit about tennis. Like, I don't know the rules or anything like that, but it looks pretty fucking cool. Like, they're actually, like, and as far as content's concerned, and, you know, I think I can be really competitive with it and actually, like, play it up as far as, like, you know, how I, you know, fuck Chris. Let him know, Goggins.
They don't know me, son.
We can bring that energy to tennis. Come on, tell me that's not good content there. I might check this out. Like, if it's actually a good game and we can play it and have fun with it, might be something we can get into. The thing about multi-streaming, I got to change every freaking platform. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Everything should be changed over. Except for Facebook just dropped out. Why did Facebook drop out? Here, let's do this. Got to reset it. Of course, Facebook would be the platform that drops. I think we're good. All right, we better write all this down. There's no way I'm going to remember it. It's going to be green teas, medium, west, and then everything else default. Well, that's easy enough. The course is city first. All right, that should be simple enough. $10 under minimum, just like right out of the tractor, onto the tee box, no warm ups, nothing. That's right, 10 under. All right, it was green, one. What was it? Medium west? Yes, medium west. And then everything else was default. We'll turn crowds off, though, because... well, fuck it, turn them on. Why not? We'll create the tournament environment. Okay, let's do it. I do need to take a bite of this sandwich, so I'm starving like Marvin. I didn't eat anything before the stream started. And there you go. First swing is a perfect 101 stripe down the middle. It's how we fucking do it. You play the rest of the course like that, it's all good. Excuse me while I stuff my face. Kind of in between clubs here, but we'll just choke down on a 7-iron. It's all good. That might be a water ball. Good thing the rocks are there. Fucking iron shots are killing me. All right, it didn't water. Good. We've been slowing everything recently. That's one thing I just got to focus on. Just get it there. Maybe even take a practice swing before. I didn't put any spin on it. Yeah, I can see why the scores are so low on this course. Looks pretty straightforward. All right, tempo, baby. Don't slow it. There you go. Just got to keep that in mind and try not to overcorrect too much. If I'm conscious of it, I'm fine. But if I start just getting in, try to get myself into a rhythm, and slows will creep their way in. Does the mouse need to calibrate? No, it has nothing to do with the mouse. This is my weak ass muscle memory. Like, I just don't play it enough to keep up with it. It's a tough shot here. Tight pin. You got to land it right on it. That could be good. Hello. Yes, sir. Wow. That's just stupid. Ha! Get in there. That'd have been beautiful. Should have made the putt to begin with. That's so stupid. We're at the fourth hole. This is already a second par 5. This is one of those courses that have like 5 par 5s on it, and they're all reachable in 2. Look at that push. That's disgusting. That would have been a good shot otherwise. Slightly aggressive, but it's okay. We'll take the birdie. What's up, Joseph? Ooh. There's that ugly slow again. I mean, on a pitch shot, though, that's not that hard to do. This putt makes me nervous. Get in there. Fucking slow. That's going to be trouble. Actually, we got a good lie out of it. I think we're okay here. We'll probably still get there. Maybe a 3-iron if I would have hit it right. What's up, Donnie? This is the Elite Tour course, yes, and I like it. I just not playing it very well right now. I'm kind of speed golfing it, but It's a good layout. Scores are going to be low. It's going to be a 20 under minimum cut line, I would say. Oh, that was drifting. Made me nervous. All right, we got to get on a birdie run here. 10 under's not looking good. What's up, Ian? Doing all right, man. Good deal. I feel like that other fairway might be the better route. Probably the easier fairway to hit. Yeah, see? Fuck. That's not going to get there. Maybe we'll take an alternate route during the tournament. It's going to be real good. It's going to check up on that hill and be nice. If it settles down, we're going to be tapping that sucker in. Not quite a tap in, but that's pretty good. The way I've been putting lately, it's a coin flip. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. This could be good. Giving ourselves the opportunities. We just got to start making those putts, and we're all good. Par in that first hole kind of hurt, and then we took a bogey. So, I mean, an easy 5 under should have been on the scorecard. So we definitely left a couple out there. We got to go 7 under to reach the 10. See if we can get into a rhythm here. I didn't check the actual scorecard, so I don't know if there's par 5s on the back or not. We already played 2. It's going to be tough if we don't start hitting fairways. The fuck? That's what it was supposed to be. What's up, Patrick? Yes, this is definitely a practice round. I mean, otherwise I would have just broke my keyboard over my kneecap. There it is. That one's going to set down nicely. A little bit of a push, but it's okay. Hit it close, tap it in. There is 2 par 5s on the back, so this course is very scoreable. You just got to be on your shit. I think if we get a couple rounds warmed up, we'll destroy this course. I think I can reach that. It's worth a try and practice, especially. Whoops. We could have made it, though, if I would have hit it right. Too hard. Yep. I don't know why I was on destroying the ball in these putts. We suck on par 5. What is it with par 5s, dude? We just cannot score. It's stupid. And they're easy. Get in there. Come on. Yeah, we're playing it way too aggressive. I would agree with that. That's probably why. We're trying to play for the eagle when we just need to let it come to us. Don't do it. You stupid, dumb. Yeah, my God. That's... See, shit like that right there, man. It's the difference. Like, I'm never reaching this. Which might be better, because... Oh my God, we do that. It's just that short game tempo. So the pitch shot, flop shot. And we're cursed on par fives. Could be something. I would actually say more like 12 under should be the score on this course, not 10 under. It's way too gettable. With 4 par fives, and I think every single one of them has potential for an eagle if you play it properly. We keep it simple. Fairways, green, make the putt. That's all we need. Just don't force anything. We got a good scouting report. The course is very gettable. Just got to play smart and have your shit on. Like this. Hit it close, tap it in. You can play that game on this course. You just got to hit fairways because it does seem like they slope you into trouble, right? So you definitely got to play the fairway smart. Like this right here is probably going to kick wide right. Yep, and we're going to be in a heavy rough because we mishit it anyway. If I didn't slow it, it would have been good. And then it kind of just puts you in a bad position. Although that's a damn good recovery. Let's go. All right, let's run it back. Play it smart. There's no reason why we shouldn't dominate this course. Take our time, focus on our tempo, execute our shots, and we should just we only hit 57% fairway. That's just no excuse at all. We should be hitting every fairway. I guarantee you that'll change the score alone. But that was a good scouting report. So we'll slow it down a little bit, actually play it, and see what we can do with it. It was medium and then west, right? Yes. Everything else was default. All right, here we go. I take a quick restroom break. We'll be right back. So we can play with an empty bladder. All right, let's dab up before we do this. There it is. It's just how we started last round, so hopefully we can actually hit the greens. I think we'll go 7-iron and we'll just choke up on it. Pretty much the same shot as last round. It's got to hit the tempo here. That'll work just fine, I think. Might be deep, but that's way better than coming up short. We do have a little backstop here, and it should help us out. Very nice. We'll take that all day long. That's actually going to be lined up good. It should be a good line for the putt. Just don't overhit it. Oh, that hurts. That's all right. We'll dial it in. Keep it right there. That's good pace. Oh, I forgot that was a par 5. Okay, that definitely changes things. I could have hit one more club, but I don't want to take a chance of putting the rough or the water in play on a miss hit. So we'll just do a slight little layup. It's only a sand wedge in regardless. So this is the play right here. All we got to do is hit tempo, and it should drop right on top of the pin. Something like that. Hello. Oh, wouldn't that have been something? Jesus Christ, dude. Don't go all the way down. Well, we know where the weakness is. Yeah, baby. Let's go. I'll probably 3-putt that, but it's okay. Oh, I didn't see the first line. That motherfucker was... That's so dumb. As soon as I putted it, the first grid line creeped in. I should have panned out. That's just a rookie mistake there. It's crazy. We should be 6 under right now. And that's no shit. Whoa, wind grabbed that one, didn't it? Oh, I hit a 103. Should have choked up on it a little bit. We might need a slight fast. I don't know. It's probably not going to get there. Hopefully it's enough to not come back down. Don't you dare do it, you fucking ball. God damn it. Okay, it stayed. At least enough to give us a putt. I mean, if I didn't slow it, it would have been right on top of it. We'd be tapping it in. Fucking striped it. This might be the shot of the day here. Good ball. Yeah, I'm going to play it the way I wanted to last time. Seems to fit my style a little bit more. Having, like, because I could play the fairway to my advantage on this side versus taking a wicked bounce over here into the heavy rough. And it gives us a straight on approach shot anyway. Come on. Let's go. Now we got her. Let's keep that going. Don't think we need the driver here. Let's just play smart. Take the fairway. Hit it close, tap it in, move on. A little slow, but I think it's going to be okay. We might take a decent bounce here. I think there's a little bit of a backstop, yeah? Yep. Perfect. All right, we could have done much more on that front, but let's just take what we got, keep it moving. We got some momentum here. There's real potential to go like 8 under. 8, 9 under on that front. Goddamn slow again. It's a good spot to miss. Could have been worse. A little harder. Fuck. When are we playing the rounds? Probably not until Wednesday. Because I really need all the practice I can get up until that point. Yes, sir. Get up there. One hop and stick. Whew. Close. All right, we got to go for this again. We fucking whiffed it last time. Nice, easy, smooth swing. Should get it there. And there it is. Nope, not quite enough to get it over. Okay, now we know. I mean, all right, we took a good bounce. It's not a bad position to be in because we can flop this and probably be in good shape. Not when you do that. That would have been so good if I didn't slow it. God damn it, dude. All right, we're not going for that in 2. It's just, that's all there is. Lay it up and take the birdie. It's a stupid par to take. Wow. It was a great bounce. Whoa, too close for comfort. God damn it, we're terrible. It's so depressing blowing these easy holes. That's a damn good swing. I think we just thread the needle. That's probably about as good as we could have done with that. And it's going to get better. Oh my goodness. Let's go. That's how you play a par 5. One time. Yes, sir. See, Locke says we got it in us still. It's still there. We just got to figure out a way to bring it to the surface on a consistent basis. That's one for the confidence right there. The beast is inside. It's just sleeping. We got to wake it up. Row it up a little bit. Nate, wake up the beast. That's why it's so hard to not play aggressive and attack the pins like we do, because in my mind, I'm still the bad motherfucker that I left off, but we're not that same person. So it's really hard to make the adjustment and not play that way. I think it's better to keep playing that way and just wait until it catches up, and then eventually it's on. It just kind of sucks that we're like right on the border of hopefully it doesn't catch up in the Kinetic Tour. We'll get our shit together and make it happen, Captain, sooner rather than later. Hello. Did he drop another one in? Somebody found his stroke. Definitely need the reps. Yeah. Kinetics got some tough courses. Right. I can imagine they do. What is the cut line's probably about the same as Elite Tour, right? Ridiculous. That's why I don't want to go to Kinetic, because I'll probably get humbled real quick. We pushed it. I was scared of the water, so this is a safe approach shot. We're going to get a nice little roll out, but then we have to putt over that bump. Good roll. I'm not sure about tomorrow. I do got some loose ends I need to tighten up, so I'll probably drag my sorry ass into work. Maybe tomorrow evening. It depends. I don't know. It all depends on if I go to jiu-jitsu tonight. If I don't go to jiu-jitsu tonight, then I'm going to have to go tomorrow. So I'm living life one moment at a time. So I don't like to plan ahead too far. It's all starting to come together, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's all we need is just to get a couple of rounds in before we dive headfirst into the deep end. Get loose and get warmed up. The driver's real risky here. Let's hit the 3-wood and see what it looks like. Let's practice round. See what kind of approach shot it gives us. Probably still be a short iron in, right? Oh, yeah. Fucking slow, god damn it. We were doing so good with the tempo. Fucked it up on the last hole. Get in there. All right, we'll take the 10 under. I think it definitely could have been more. So many missed opportunities, especially the par 5. So that's one stroke at least. And then think about we missed an easy putt right here. It's not out of the question. 13, 14 under if you light them up. So I would assume scores are going to be real low. Like, there's no way the cut line is going to be less than 20 under. And look at that. We did hit 100% fairway. So I told you the score would change drastically. It's 5 strokes of difference. I mean, we were definitely slow, like focused more, playing a lot slower. But you got to hit the fairway on this course, there's no question. All right, Locke says, that's 3.5 hours almost for me. I got to shut this thing down. And probably won't see me until tomorrow evening if you do at all. But we'll definitely be back probably Wednesday for sure to do our rounds. So be expecting TGC week, whatever it is, 27, I think. For the Elite Tour, it's going to be a big week for us because we can't play like a bitch. I'll be sweating bullets. I swear I'm probably going to choke on a fat one because in the back of my mind, I'm going to be so nervous about taking demotions. But fuck it. We just got to step up, do the damn thing. Goggins hit him one time.
Stay hard.
And that'll be that. All right. Love y'all. Have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. And we'll see you soon. See you on the next one. All right.